during the bike trip was when you found that bus to go paint, right?
Yeah. Okay.
That was so cool.
Dude, so not even on purpose.
Because it was just awesome because you're like, here's a bus, I'm going to paint it. And then it was like, okay, well, what's nice about you is when you say you're going to do something, it happens.
Yay.
And so I'm like, you're like, I'm going to paint it. And I was like, oh, cool, this is going to be great. And so every day it was like, here's the section I painted. And it was just, that was so fucking cool to watch.
Dude, that was like...
Tell me about that.
I could die happy kind of thing, you know? On that... Sorry, this fly's fucking killing me. On that trip, okay, 2 things happened where I was like, I guess I could just die happy now because I've been like, if I could get paid to skate and if I could get paid to paint, kill me. And that happened on that trip. Yo, so...
How'd you get paid to skate?
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to rewind. We'll get to the bus.
Yeah, do it.
But I'm like riding my bicycle around, being like a little hippie, derp, whatever. And my friend who roller skates in Bend was like, yo, I just got contacted by Sony. They do this big event every year in Sun River where they test out all these new products and these photographers from all over the world come. And it's this really big deal. And they want...
Oh, yeah, there's a big Sony Bend studio right there.
Yeah, and they want... like they have different kind of models like acrobatics and like fire people, and they wanted roller skaters. And they reached out to her and she was like, they're gonna pay us blank $100 every day, several $100s. And they just, you're a model, they do your makeup and you roller skate. And I'm like, whoosh. And so yeah, I got paid $700 to just be pretty and roller. And I was trying to do all these tricks.
Great.
And they're like, can you stop with the tricks? Can you just be? And I was like,
you're like, no, I'm a fucking hardcore shredder,
like,
dude.
You want me to jump over you? Okay. So then I was just like, all these LA makeup artists and fake eyelashes. And I was just like, I am a roller skater. And so that happened. Got paid to skate. Sick.
Got paid to stand on skates.
Legit.
That's fun, though, because, I mean, it's 2 things. It's fun, but you also want to be like, yo, I can rip it up out here.
I could, yeah.
And they're like, no, that's not necessary.
There was a couple of photographers that I got to jump over, and they were just like, this is crazy.
That's great.
I'm like, you signed a waiver. Yeah, and then the bus thing, that wasn't even on purpose. Like, I do work exchange when I travel to keep my costs low. So, like, go on a farm and milk goats in exchange to, like, stay there and drink the goat milk or whatever.
Okay, so let me pause that. How do you approach that? Do you just walk up to a farm and go,
hello,
I have
hands.
Can I touch your goat's tits?
Yeah. Well, there's like online resources that like compile these things. So like Woofing is one, and Workaway. There you pay a membership fee like $30 a year to get access to the contact information for these farmers. And it's good for farmers because a lot of people don't necessarily make money off their property, but they can't do it alone. So it's like a win-win. Like they get help, but they get to feed you instead of pay you. Because they have lots of food, but not necessarily money. So yeah, this was a property out in Arizona that actually did make money. They're a date farm and they have like a food bistro stand. And so I called them, was like, I'm on a bike trip, I'm gonna come out there. And they're like, cool, well, anything over 20 hours if you want. 20 hours is the minimum for the exchange, but anything over, we'll pay you. And I was like, sick, I like money. So I went out there and I thought in my head I was gonna be working in the bistro. And they were like, well, we want to like hone in on any special skills you have. And I was like, I just work hard. I don't know. I just like to roller skate. And then I was like, well, actually, I consider myself an artist. And they're like, really? You want to paint that RV over there? And I was like, what? And they're like, anything you want. Here's our Home Depot credit card. We trust you. And I'm like, am I going to... Is this the end? Do I get...
Is this a joke? Yeah, I would be like, you guys are fucking with me.
And legit,
I'm going to take your card, and then there's going to be a cop behind me.
I borrowed their van,
get arrested.
Went to Home Depot, picked out my color scheme.
Here, houseless person.
Yes.
Take our car and credit card.
They were so rad, though, and legit, the next 2 weeks, sunrise to sunset, I was just, like, obsessed painting. And I almost felt, like, bad that I was getting paid. I'm like, I can't believe I'm getting paid. I was like, is this okay? And they kept being like, you're amazing, thank you. And I'm like,
it was amazing.
And even when they gave me cash money, I was like, where's the LOL? Like, I was just like, no way.
Fake money. Oh, no, real money.
I got paid real ass money. And yeah, it was such a pleasure project. And it was cool because this spot was the area I was in very like snowbird touristy. So there'd be a bunch of people.
Kind of like a Sun River.
Totally. But like down in Arizona. So people from like Minnesota, Canada with their big old RVs come down. And they're just like watching me with beers like, whoa, this is cool, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm getting paid. It was super rad.
Cool.
And legit, like sunrise to sunset, like all I wanted to do. It's crazy though how much time that took me 2 weeks, which in my brain I even told him I was like, couple days, no big deal, but that thing was big. And you're doing like double layers.
And so that's 2 weeks, and does that get you to the 20 hours and then they pay you extra?
Yeah.
So that puts you into that. Oh, that's
Yeah.
pretty great.
It was.
So you're
pretty rad.
getting what, housing?
Yeah,
A
I
place to
stayed in
stay?
the RV. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep.
Thanks for joining us here on the Podchaost. Did you know that you can head over to our YouTube page and hit that subscribe button? You should, it helps. Here on the Podchaost, we like to have fun with our comedian friends. Whether that's playing video games, making stupid jokes, doing some stupid stunts, and just having some fun adventures along the way. The Podchaost. Check it out.